What is going on? Forza, Forza, Forza Milan. Only 2 words matter. Those 2 words are Forza Milan, damn it. Don't piss me off. This is not the time to piss me off. There are many good times to piss me off. This is not the moment to piss me off. What a mess. What a mess this universe we live in right now. The AC Milan universe is an absolute mess. It's just tremendously bad. Tremendous bad. There's no good news, guys. Nothing is good. Everything is destruction. Everything is terrible. Nothing is good. Nothing is good. Anyway, we're going to get started. We're going to talk a little bit about some of the things that are going on. Going to comment things about the Milan universe and all that good stuff. Antonio is going to be joining us later, probably. I'm going to talk a little bit about a few topics that I have prepared for us today. And we're going to visit, we're going to visit the things that are going on. I wish I had good news for you guys. I really do. I wish I had good news for you. But regardless of that, regardless of good news or bad news, if you are joining now or if you are looking at this video after we are finished, please like the video. You guys liking the video really helps with the algorithm, and of course beating that algorithm is very important. The same way Milan needs to beat its opposition like Roma, Inter, Juve, Lazio, Fiorentina, we need to beat the algorithm. And the algorithm can only be beaten with the help of the Milanisti. The Milanisti, you. Uncle Sam needs you to click that like button. So, guys, please click that like button. It's good for your soul, and it's good for my soul. Guys, we apologize if we haven't done any Milan news these past days, but I'm coming from not a great moment health-wise. I'm better right now, so I have the energy to do this. But as you can see, we have been skipping the Milan news. At least we skipped it yesterday. We skipped it today. Maybe we're going to do it tomorrow. I feel much better. But so I thought today, since I have some time, right now I'm teaching. I have some students, but some of my students I had to reschedule for later on. So I have a little bit more than an hour to waste. So I said, why not go live? Why not go live and say hello to our friends around the world that are interested in the Milan universe, and we can share opinions, because I'm curious to know what you think. Because, guys, as far as I can see, when I look at the calendar says 6//28/2022. As far as I'm concerned, Maldini and Massara's contract expires literally in Italy. It's probably already the 29th. So in Italy, Maldini and Massara's contract expires in 1 day. What is going on? What is going on with this? Now, there are people that I have spoken to who are quite adamant, and they believe that Maldini and Massara are not re-signing. That it is done, that they are not re-signing. But if you really look at how this market is proceeding, which we're going to talk about, it doesn't look like they're re-signing, because all the targets that they wanted are out the window, which we will talk about, one. And the targets that we are getting, maybe, if we're getting, are they really the Maldini and Massara targets? I really don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. But we are going to find out. I mean, we're going to find out either tomorrow morning here in the U.S. or the day after, or Thursday, whether or not Maldini is going to resign this contract. Some people believe that they have already signed the contract and it's a done deal, and they just haven't made it official. They haven't presented it to the world yet. But many people as I said, believe that no, it's done. These guys aren't re-signing. Why? Because the power structure at Milan is not satisfactory to His Highness Paolo Maldini. As long as the power structure is done in a certain way, Maldini has no interest in signing that contract. Why? He wants to have more decisional power. He feels like Gazidis is in his way. He doesn't want to have Gazidis in his way. And then there were voices that came out saying that Gazidis feels like Maldini is in his way. So there's definitely a lot of friction going between Gazidis and Maldini. Gazidis wants to take the club in one direction, while Maldini wants to take the club in another direction. That's what it feels like is happening right now. So it's all to be seen what the end result of all of this will be. Who knows? It might be good, it might be bad. At this point, I don't care anymore. I just don't care anymore. I have been defeated. I have been defeated. What's up, Kangoo? How are you doing, my man? How's it going? You guys are in a much better spot than we are, Manchester United. Hope you get better, and I hope Milan news is positive from now on. I don't think it's going to be positive. What's up, Clint? How you doing, my friend? What's going on? What's up? Yeah, I don't see any positivity coming out of this Mercato today. Maybe, hopefully, tomorrow things change, but I don't think there's going to be much to be positive about. And let's get into this. Since we've already started. Marchetti. Now, I had to translate this from English to Italian, so we got to watch out with some words. I'm going to have to fix some words here. Marchetti says, I have bad news for the Milan market and for the Rossoneri fans. What is he saying? Luca Marchetti, a well-known market expert, spoke clearly and roundly about the Milan market. The journalist revealed an indiscretion that did not make the Rossoneri fans happy. Here are his words to Sky Sport. Luca Marchetti, why would you fucking repeat that? You already wrote it. Why would you repeat it again? Man, slap these. Who the fuck writes this shit? Why the fuck would you repeat the same thing? These motherfuckers wrote this and then they repeat it again here. God, give me a fucking punching bag. Give me something to punch. Alright, let's read what he wrote. We have bad news to give to Milan fans. The indiscretion launched by Le Parisien regarding the negotiation between Renato Sanches and PSG is also confirmed by us. Le Parisien reports that PSG is ready to make an offer and therefore Renato Sanches prefers at this point to go to Paris rather than Milan. This for Milan means having to reshape what were the priorities for the role of midfielder, but they will not lose heart. As he has redesigned for the defend... what? Hold on, let me retranslate this into Italian. What the fuck? What? Man, it's so fucking confusing. Whatever. These people are going to learn the hard way that our club is not a toy. Well, I think we are going to learn the hard way that our club is being treated like a toy. Did you see what, bruh? What the hell are you writing, my man? Please, man. Did you see Todd... Kangoo, my man, can you please write in English? Can you please write in English? I don't speak whatever language you're writing with. Did you see Todd... I don't know who that is. Todd Bailey got rid of Peter Cech and Marina, okay, I know who Marina is, who are combined the CEO chief of negotiations and is getting the targets with Tuchel and negotiating himself. American owners. They took United down, they take over teams down, and they will take Milan down. Okay, I see what you're saying. I don't know who the fuck these people are, but I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's what's happening with AC Milan. That's what's happening with Milan. Guys, do you think Maldini's going to resign at this point? We've lost Botman. We know Maldini wanted Botman. We lost Sanchez. We know Maldini wanted Sanchez. You know, we're getting Origi, but Origi was for free. I want to talk about Origi as well because I need to share my opinion on Origi. because a lot of people here are treating Origi as if he is the new coming of fucking Pelé. Guys, Pelé from Liverpool just came to save AC Milan. I'm hearing some crazy shit about Origi being the Lord and Savior of AC Milan. This is going to be good. This is definitely going to be good. Alan, what's up, Forza Milan? We're so broke. Oh, we're broker than broke, man. We are broken. We are broke and we're broken. We're not broke, we're broken. That is English. Todd B is a new Chelsea owner. Okay, got you. I don't know if you guys, I don't give a shit about Chelsea, guys. I don't give a shit about Chelsea. Screw Chelsea. Screw that club. New American Chelsea owner basically got rid of the whole Chelsea structure at the top. Yeah, I understood what you're saying. And that is exactly what is happening to AC Milan. Yeah, I see what's... expecting Maldini, Massara, Pioli to work miracles 3 years in a row is a disgrace. Yep, 100%. How's that? 100%. Yo, what up? Yo, what up? How you doing, SSB28? SSB28. What's up? Yeah, same thing is happening to us. Same thing is happening to us. I don't think American owners are that bad, to be honest. They will increase revenue and branding of the club. At the expense of what, though? At the expense of what? At the expense of what? At the expense of what? At the expense of results. Also, you can't improve revenue and branding unless you're a winning team. That shit only works if you're a winning team. Because if you're a team that does not win trophies and you're a team that struggles to make top 4 every year, nobody gives a fuck about you. Capiche? If you don't win trophies, nobody gives a fuck about you. Lord have mercy. I was in the French AC Milan room call on Twitter earlier, and they feel the same way we do. They feel that we're inactive and the new owners are goofing around. Yeah. Yep, that's true. They're definitely goofing around. That's Goofy and Mickey Mouse at the helm. We got Goofy and Mickey Mouse at the helm. But they said they are good with media marketing and they did a good job with Toulouse FC in France. Okay, sure, they did a good job with Toulouse in France, but we're not competing to go from league, how the fuck you say 2 in French to Ligue 1. We are competing to first of all win the second star, because Inter is setting up a team to win the second star. I do think that we're still going to be competitive. I mean, Leao, next year, if we renew him, of course, Leao, Tonali, Tomori, Kalulu, Calabria, Theo Hernandez, Salamakers, Diaz, and all these other youngsters that I can't think. It's like new signings. All these players are still at such a young age that every year that goes by, it's like getting a new player. Because they're all in their growth spurt moment in their careers. They're all getting better every year. So we're still going to be super competitive. We're still going to have a top team. As a matter of fact, today, AC Milan is the most valuable team in Italy. If you want to get Magnan, you have to pay something like 50, 60 million. If you want Kalulu, you have to splash the cash. If you want Tomori, you got to splash the cash. If you want Theo, you got to splash a lot of cash. Leao, a lot of cash. Tonali, a lot of cash. Benacer, a lot of cash. We have a super team right now. We have a super team. But we need to make it even more super. Because not only the players are growing and are experiencing the exponential growth a player does, but a club as the team has to experience that exponential growth. Which brings me to Origi. We'll get to Origi in a second. They need to spend first, but only they need to think about revenue later. Well, they need to spend smart. I give them that. But this Moneyball thing is not going to work forever. It's not going to work forever. The Moneyball thing is not going to work forever. What's up, Rohit? Toulouse signed a player and is on the verge of signing 2 more. Well, there you go. And then, of course, right now we're still in the Elliott phase of things. We're still in the Elliott phase of things. The club has not even gone into Redbird's hands yet. We're not Toulouse level, so stop comparing Milan with Toulouse. I agree. We didn't want to be Arsenal, but Arsenal are Spain. That's what I feel like. I feel like Gazidis wants to take the club into the Arsenal direction, while Maldini wants to keep the club the way the club has always been. A powerhouse. A powerhouse. Maldini wants to keep the club philosophy the way it's always been, while Mr. Gazidis wants to take it towards the Arsenal thing. But anyway, Gazidis is not going to be involved in the club anymore. So whatever. Yes, and we'll be fighting to stay in French First Division. Milan is supposed to fight for a title. That's right. Needed 7 signings, 2 strikers because Ubzer is down. A cam right wing Kessie replacement. Well, who knows what the Kessie replacement will be at this point. I mean, Sanches was the perfect player for AC Milan. He was the perfect player for AC Milan. Now, of course, the fucking news today will say Sanches has chosen PSG, and then fucking tomorrow they'll say Sanches has chosen Milan. So fuck the news, first of all, and their constant bullshit every day. I was looking at the thumbnails of the Milan newses for these past few weeks that me and Antonio do. And I was looking at this one. It's called Botman only wants Milan. Right, because that's what at the time the news was, and but these things like every day change. They change every day. Of course, today, I can have a conversation with someone and I feel a certain way. Then tomorrow I have a conversation with someone else and maybe I change my mind regarding that thing that I thought about the day before. So it's not like it's unusual. It's constant change. It's constant change. I think the mistake American owners make is that they don't understand that football is cultural and symbolic, unlike franchises in the U.S. Yeah, definitely. The culture of sports in the U.S. is very different from the culture of sports in Europe. Very different. In Europe, it's practically a religion, while in America, it's corporate America. It's business. Milan, well, there you go. Right on cue. Milan is now a business, not a football club anymore. The thing is that these motherfuckers are getting high on their own stash. The Moneyball thing, I mean, hey, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. If the Moneyball thing works again and again and again and again and again, then that's it. That's the pedigree, that's the pattern, and that's the way it is. But I don't think it can work forever. I don't think it can work forever. I mean, it can work with players that are young and that could have the potential to grow. But at a certain point, you need to get players that are already arrived and can guarantee you certain things. Like Sanches. Sanches can guarantee you certain things, right? So now, if you go the Moneyball route, you're going to go for an unknown player that nobody knows. Not even his mother knows that this fucking player exists. But all of a sudden, he's worth 70 million a season after, and he won you the Serie A. Hey, yo, if this Moneyball thing works again for AC Milan, then I'm going to be quiet and I'm going to have nothing to complain about. But it is what it is, so I don't care at this point. I really don't give a crap. I really don't give a crap. Now, regarding... wait. Also, how many more weeks do we need to wait for Maldini? Maldini, if he doesn't renew tomorrow or the day after, he's not working for the club anymore. So either he has already renewed and they just haven't made it official, or they still haven't come to an agreement, and he's just working because he's contractually obliged to work. But let's be clear about something. Let's look at the roads that have been put in front of us, the indications that have been put in front of us. the players that were primary targets are not coming to Milan. They're not coming to Milan. So what does that mean? What does that mean? You don't want to become a seller club who only develops players and can't keep them. Don't become. Yeah, that's what Gazidis wants to do for sure. Milan winning the title could be like Greece winning the Euros. Thank God you have a coach that has built a team for the future rather than a Mourinho type manager. Otherwise, it could be bad. Uh, sure, sure. I mean, we shouldn't be Greece. We should be more like. We're not Greece. We should be. We're Milan. We're a team that wins trophies every with consistency. All right. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to Origi. I want. Let's talk about Origi a little bit. So a lot of red flags. Also with the Origi operation, I find it strange that we are paying Origi pretty much the maximum high salary cap. I don't know how good that would be for the locker room. I don't know. What do you guys think? He's getting 4 million, which is pretty much the 4 million plus bonuses. I think. Let's confirm this. Let's look for this. Let's look for Origi. What are we paying Origi? Last I saw was that he's getting pretty much the maximum amount of the salary cap, which is something like 4. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Let's see if this says. Let's go to Milan News. Milan News. Home. Pretty much Sempre Milan gets all its stuff from here. This is from Milan News. Then maybe this. Does anybody know what? Last I read, he's making pretty much the maximum salary cap, which is 4 million. And to me, that is not good business. I don't think he should be getting more than some of the players that have already been playing with the team, that have been busting their ass for this team for the past 3 years, and all of a sudden comes the bench warmer of Liverpool, and he gets paid more than everybody else. I don't understand how this is good business. I don't get it. Maybe there are some mathematical intersections that I'm not connecting, but essentially he's getting paid almost more than everybody else in the team. How the hell does this guy get paid more than Mike Magnan? How the hell is this guy getting paid more than Tomori, more than Tonali, more than Kalulu, more than these guys that have been kicking ass and that busting their ass for this team? And here comes Tomori and he gets paid more than and here comes Origi and he gets paid more than everybody else. A player that most likely is going to have the same kind of impact as far as numbers as Giroud. Maybe he's going to score somewhere between 10 to 12 goals, maybe. It's an interesting piece of business. Yeah, for sure because of that, for sure. Otherwise, they would have went for other players in Italy. For sure, that's the reason why they chose Origi. But his I just find it strange because the locker room is going to have a problem with that. They're going he's, they're going to have to deal with that. This guy just comes out of nowhere. All of a sudden, he gets paid more than everybody else. It's going to piss some people off. I really doubt Benacer is going to accept a new contract where we're going to offer Benacer less than what Origi is getting after Benacer busted his ass 3 years in a row, getting Milan to the Europa League, getting Milan to the Champions League, and then helping Milan win the Scudetto. And all of a sudden, you offer him less than Origi. Of course, Benacer is going to say no. Of course, he's going to say no. What up, Antonio? How you doing?
Hey, yo, Roy, how are you doing?
Pissed off
Why?
because it's shit news day.
Yeah, no Maldini news, huh?
Zero, nada, zilch.
I think it's Thursday. Well, that I think that's when the contract expires. So I feel like tomorrow is the day.
I mean, it should be. I can't believe they left it till the last moment. I mean, it's kind of strange. I mean, maybe like I was saying earlier, maybe some people think that it has already he has they're already signed, and it's just a matter of them not making it official or not making it public yet, or there's no agreement yet. One of the other.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, why? I feel like there has to be some sort of last minute discrepancies because if not, why don't they? Why do they have to like torture the fans like this? Like, there wouldn't be. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. So there must still be some disagreements. Or maybe, like you said, there's just a little, maybe not major disagreements, but a couple of things that they want to clarify, and they need like a face to face discussion, and they're scheduling that for tomorrow or something to finalize this. But it's making me extremely nervous.
Yeah, Laird is he thinks that Maldini has already said no and that he's not re-signing.
Wow.
Then other people think that he has signed. So whatever. Um, I was talking about Origi right now, and I was criticizing his wages. I don't think he should be getting paid. I don't think he should be one of the most paid players in the team.
Wait, this is about Origi?
Yeah,
Oh, was he getting paid like 4 million or something like that?
yeah, and
Yeah, but
I
that's
think that's a
because
big mistake. I
I,
think that's a catastrophic mistake.
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's catastrophic. He's a free transfer, and yeah, it's a lot of money, but he's going from Liverpool to us. And if the management, like I believe Maldini and Masada, like they saw this player and they were like, yeah, he's an asset to the team. So let's just like I think maybe he had high wage demands, and so 4 million was something that like they kind of could meet in the middle, and they were willing to accept because of the fact that he's a free transfer. So that must mean that they really like this player. So I have faith in them, like
Well,
overall.
what was he getting paid at Liverpool?
I'm not sure, but I'm guessing it would be higher than 4 million. I mean, let me check.
Okay, yeah, check. Let me know. I'm be very curious about that. No, the reason why I think it's a bad mistake is because it's going to be very difficult to renew the contracts of other players that probably feel like they deserve to being paid more than a guy that has been sitting on a bench for 2 years. You know?
So, okay, it looks like Milan will slightly increase his pay. Um, and first, I only have right now the weekly pay, but it looks like which will add up obviously. But with Liverpool, he was making £60,000 a week, and with Milan, he's expected to make £65,500 per week. So that's gonna increase over time. So there is a significant like increase in pay. But then again, he's also going to play more. And with Liverpool, he was like the third option on the bench. So
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to have more guarantees regarding playing time. He wasn't getting that. So he decided to go in a team that only has one striker. So obviously he's going to get more playing time at AC Milan. Doesn't take a genius to figure that out.
Oh yeah, so Origi's annual salary in pounds is 3.12 million. So I'll do the conversion, but 2 euros. Um, it's like yeah, I guess it's really not that much of an increase. Apparently, it's like around 3.6 million euros with Liverpool, so it would be so there's a slight increase, but not like insanely much, much more. So
Yeah,
a slight increase in pay.
yeah, yeah. I still think that's going to disrupt the locker room. I think that's a big mistake.
I mean,
We'll see.
I
We'll
don't,
see.
I don't know because Ibra didn't play at all, and he was making a lot of money.
Okay,
So
but Ibra is a different kind of beast. Ibra is football is Ibra is football history. Origi has his butt cheeks implanted in the fucking Anfield bench seats. You know, okay, he won a Champions League and he was a key player in a final. But then after that, he sat on a bench for 2 years in a row. And of course, what he scored against us, right? He scored against us, and he had an assist against
he
us.
scores against big teams.
Messias scores against Atletico Madrid. So is Messias supposed to go to Atletico Madrid and be the highest paid player?
No, but I don't think that. I think the management with this wage were expecting us to, to try to make that next step, and like, start maybe slightly increasing the wages. Because Leao, for example, is a player that his wages will increase significantly if we plan on, trying to re-sign him, which I think we are, or extending the contract. Other players' wages are going to be increasing as well, so I think they were kind of expecting this trajectory because you have to increase the wages when players get better, or else they're just going to leave.
Yeah, it depends how they operate with their salary cap. If they're going to maintain the salary cap, or if they're just going to say F it, and go above it. I don't know. It's hard to say today. It's hard to say what they're going to do. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, I still think the team is going to be competitive. I still think the team is going to kick some serious ass. I just, let's put it this way. I hope that it doesn't cause problems in the locker room. I mean, look at Tonali. Tonali freaking sacrificed his wages, and then was so important to us winning the Scudetto. And here comes a guy that's been sitting on a bench for 2 years, and this guy's making almost triple what Tonali makes.
Yeah, Tonali's wages will be increased for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, that's players have to kind of. I don't think it's gonna tear up the locker room. I mean, there's trajectories. He's 27. He's been around. So it makes sense for him. I know it's a little bit too much in my opinion, but I don't think it's that big, that significant. Other players, the younger players on our team, are gonna have higher wages in the future. So I think it's natural.
Well, let's hope so. Alan says Origi getting for me in a year means he will stay the top striker for us for years to come. We'll be signing no top striker for big transfers anytime
I
soon.
disagree.
Really?
When Ibra retires, and depending on Giroud and how much he's playing, then we can immediately maybe expect a younger striker, a striker who's
I
more
agree
like
with
an
that.
impact player.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think once Ibra retires, and also Giroud being pretty much going towards the end of his career, I think the next step there is to get another big striker or a young striker with potential of being a top striker. I think Origi is just a quick fix. But Origi has been a sub for his life. He is not going to get 20 goals just because he is the main striker now. Keep our expectations low. I think I'm going to say right now he's going to score maximum 12 goals. Maximum.
Pessimist.
Well, I said that Giroud was going to score 10 goals. He scored
Yeah,
11.
no. Well, that's actually realistic. That's fine. Like, I don't have a problem with that. I mean, I would just say that I would hope that he has the potential to do more.
How many goals do you think he's going to score in Serie A? I'm just talking about Serie A, yeah? I'm not
Yeah.
talking about in general. I'm just talking about Serie A.
Oh, okay. I guess in Serie A that's reasonable.
Yeah. So, but how many do you think he's going to score in Serie A?
Over 10. Like, I mean, if he has a good season, if he plays a lot, so I'm fine with that. Just in Serie A.
But what do you think?
Like an exact number.
Yeah.
I don't know. 12 is sounds good to me. I don't want to like overshoot it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Good. 12. I think that's a reasonable number. I mean, 12 is not a bad number. That means he's going to score some important goals, but he's also going to score some goals that are not that important, right? Like we're
Yeah.
winning 2-0, he's going to score the third goal. We're winning 1-0, he's going to score the second goal. The one thing that I'm not worried about, but I'm looking forward to is when we play against Udinese, the Empolis, no, well, not Empoli, or I can't, whoever I can't, I don't even know who the teams are anymore. All the teams that play that catenaccio that for Milan historically has been always impossible to score against. When he doesn't score against those goals, the fans are very thick, they're very fickle, and they love to point the fingers. I can't wait. All the fans that have been, like I said in the chat, throwing their G strings at this guy. How they're going to point the finger at him. Oh, this guy's not good enough, and blah blah blah. He's Origi out, and I'm gonna be hearing all this crap, and I'm gonna be the one defending Origi.
Yeah. I think we're very harsh. So it's kind of to be expected. But
I mean, do you expect him to be a game changer?
well, I think he can make a game-changing moment. I don't think for the whole game he's going to be like our best player, but he has the ability to make an impact. So he can be, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll
I'm
see.
really mad about. It's kind of off topic, but the Renato Sanchez news today.
Oh yeah, I spoke a little bit about Renato
Okay.
Sanches. Yeah, it's terrible. It's absolutely awful. This should have been our top priority. I mean, Renato Sanchez should have been
I
the
don't know
guy.
what the hell we're doing, honestly. Like, I just don't know. The club is making me so confused. Right? I've never been this confused before.
Yeah, it's impossible to understand what's going on. It's impossible to understand what's going on. Also, because this club is extremely non-transparent. It hides itself. It
Especially
offer
with Elliot, I think.
Yeah, Elliot and even Maldini doesn't like to be in the
Mhm.
limelight.
I will say, though, it's kind of like the point that he made a couple of streams ago. We don't really know where the balance of power is. Is this Elliot's fault or is it Redbird's? Like, that's the thing. I don't think that you can really blame one or the other yet.
Well, look at this one. This is funny. You Milanese are the most negative and depressing people I've ever seen. So what are you, my man? L Wop Po 2010. What team do you support, Mister L Wop Po 2010?
I would be so much if we could just okay. If we didn't get rid of Kessie, for example, or not get rid, if we didn't let him walk away, I wouldn't care about Renato Sanchez as like really because we have a midfielder that can play. But you have to replace someone with quality. So that's
Yep,
why Sanchez was the perfect thing for us because I knew that he would do well.
yep, that's right. I mean, he was a perfect replacement. There was nobody else that would have
Because
been able to
now
do it.
I think we're not all the other players are not really worth spending 30 million for these midfielders. So
Dude, coming from a Juventino, a freaking Juventino telling us that we are negative.
Roy's Juventus, so he's a Juventus fan.
No, 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 no. It's so ironic because there's no fan. No, the Juventus fans are the most negative fans in the world, and that is just a fact. And it's for a fact that I kind of feel sorry for, because I don't think you guys deserve it. But I don't want to even bring it up because I don't want to throw. I'm not saying this because I want to throw jabs at you, but
AC Milan, Barcelona, Real Madrid.
Yeah,
a lot of tough losses,
a
guys.
lot of tough losses, and that shit has built up a lot of pent up anger. And I wish that you guys would have won all of those damn finals. I really do. I really fucking do. I'm upset. I'm almost as upset as you are. So I don't want to hear from a Juventino that Milan fans are negative. Please. Okay.
He's probably happy because they got Di Maria and like he thinks he's going to be the next the second coming of like I don't know, who's the best right winger, Messi or something.
Well, they're also getting Zaniolo right now. These guys. I mean, that's what the newspapers are saying.
Honestly, let them get these players. I still think we're a better team.
Look, I'm telling you, Antonio, and I said this even earlier when you weren't here. Even though we're not right now, the mercato is not as fireworks as whatever we would like it to be. The players that we already have, they're so young. They're still so early in the stages of their career. But every year is like we're going to get a new player, a new better player.
Yeah,
Like Tonali is going to be a better player than he already was. Tomori, Kalulu, Theo Hernandez, Leao, Brahim Diaz still needs to explode. We're still waiting for Brahim Diaz to explode. We're still waiting for Salamakers to make that step. So we're going to be still competitive. You know, don't think that you guys got Di Maria and Pogba that all of a sudden Milan is gonna be a step over. Don't think that at all. Don't think big mistake. Actually, no, I do want you to think that. I do want you to think that.
reverse psychology, Roy.
I do want you to think that.
I just want some good news, like to talk about.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
guess or having Origi there is good news for me, but not. It's not like it's not really reassuring, about, considering that we still have so many other things to deal with.
yeah. True, very true, very true. The Sanchez thing is a huge blow. It's a huge blow. It's like being punched in the face by Mike Tyson. Because I don't care about Pogba. I don't care about Lukaku. I don't care about these big names. I wanted the perfect functional player to fit our system, and that guy was Sanchez.
Hey Roy, were you watching yesterday when I was streaming? Nathan brought up some two Brazilian players, and one of them we're linked with. The other one's like a wonder kid that we're not going to be able to sign. But they look really good. Like they're young and they
Who's
play.
this? Who's this?
There's two. One of them, his name was it's something like Douglas or something, but he's like a central like defensive midfielder. He's 21 years old for Palmeiras, and the other one is like I think 15, but now 16-year-old striker for Palmeiras. Who,
16-year-old?
yeah, he's super young, but he's like amazing.
What's his name?
His name is Enric or
Oh
something,
yeah, I know him. I know him. But he's been in the radar of Real Madrid for a while now.
and
He, he,
Barcelona.
he
Yeah,
he's supposed to be the new big Brazilian superstar. Um,
but there's also the midfielder that we're linked with apparently, and he looks really good. Like his defending abilities are very strong, and his strength for like he's 21. He's not like insanely
that's
young,
good. That's a
but
good
it's a good
age.
age. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we'll check him out in a little bit. Di Maria is pretty good. I love Pogba signing, but I'm most excited about the Kostic signing. What? Why would you be?
Kostic. Kostic is a great player. He's a great player. He's really underrated. Roy, the fact that you just said like you reacted like that means that you don't follow like.
I know who Kostic is. Why is Kostic so great? But this same guy is probably going to tell you that Berardi sucks, even though Berardi's numbers this
Kostic
season.
is like a cam. He's not really any left
No,
winger
Kostic
sometimes.
is a left winger.
Yeah, well, he can play cam too.
Yeah, but if you look at Berardi's numbers and compare to Kostic's numbers, like Berardi has double the
Boy,
numbers.
but numbers, it's not as simple as that in my opinion. You like you over.
Numbers are
He also
literally.
he takes a lot of penalties and things like
Yeah,
that.
he takes a lot of penalties because he's the best one to take penalties. But also his assists are not penalties. Berardi's assist is double the assists of Kostic. But Juventus fans will tell you that Kostic is the next coming of Christ. You know.
Kostic is when I look at Kostic play, he's a very good player. Like he passes the eye test for sure.
Oh yeah, no, I bet a lot of players, but you know,
I mean,
a
I'm
lot of
not. I'm gonna
players.
be honest with you. Like, I'm not like the most familiar with the stats and everything. But every time I watch Frankfurt play, he looks like he always makes great passes, and he's very good in the final third. He's creative.
Yeah, he's a creative attacking midfielder, slash winger. I know who he is. Actually, this is one of the players that I do know who he is. Roy, the players will get better. Well, will get better, but the big teams around Europe will come sniffing again. If a club has no ambition, they will leave straight away. The Sharks. The Sharks. Well, Leao is definitely being surrounded by Sharks. I'm sure Benacer and I'm sure Tomori and Magnan also are being surrounded by Sharks. And Kalulu. And maybe even Theo Hernandez. Road 35 says, I wish Redbird never came in. I don't wish that Redbird never came in. I just think that the timing was stupid. Why would you do this operation right before the Calcio Mercato? Do this operation in the season or before this. Time it so when the Calcio Mercato happens, everything is in line so the management can do what they need to do. I mean, did they not want to do that because they were scared to I don't know, to I don't know, to break the team or something? I think the timing is really bad.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. It's like it's not even the timing, but like the disagreement. Like, how did when these transactions were happening, the meetings, they didn't have any clauses about like this mercato in the the contract. Like, how does this happen? Why are we like all like a mess now? Doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I don't know. I blame only Redbird as if Elliot are still in charge. Why the F did they even buy Milan only halfway through? If you're broke, don't buy Milan. They're still looking for investors. Yeah, there you go.
InvestCorp would have definitely been, and I knew this all along. InvestCorp would be fantastic.
You know, at this point, I would say yes because I was quite skeptical of InvestCorp in the
And
beginning.
I'm still optimistic about Redbird, but I really I I thought that InvestCorp would really help us make that next
If
level.
InvestCorp would have bought Milan, this Juventino guy here would be trembling in his pants. Milan will be tough this year. Pioli is a great coach. Leao is a effing monster. Your goalie is the best in Italy. And lastly, your defense was number one last year. Yeah, I'm saying Milan is still going to be super competitive no matter what.
The only problem is that our attack isn't like the most prolific. That's the thing we have to be improving on, but we're still like we have so many other things that we have to worry about now with the midfield, the defender.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
At least we got Origi.
I don't know how anybody can be excited about it. I'm sorry, Antonio. I don't mean to be
I'm excited because I
disrespectful.
like when we get new strikers because you never really know what you're gonna get. Well, I'm a little bit excited. I have to be honest.
I just feel like there's two kind of players, right? That I find exciting. Shevchenko to me is exciting. Ricardo Oliveira to me is meh, right? Origi is in the Ricardo Oliveira category.
What about? Let me make a comparison. Let me think. Let me try to think of another player that I think is like around the same level as Origi. Um, I mean, with Origi though, when you watch him play, he does look very good on the pitch.
His highlight reels looks super good. His highlight reel looks great.
Yeah, the only problem with the highlight reel is that because he doesn't play much, they pull stuff from from like a few years ago and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
stuff from most recent stuff.
every year that has gone by, Origi has always gone back behind the pecking order.
I wouldn't say he's just consistently been like not the first option. I think.
Oh, that's okay. That makes it even worse. Great. I believe Kostic was number two in assists in top five leagues last year. He's no joke in assists. I don't think that is accurate. Maybe we'll check. We'll check.
Great player.
But I don't know if that is completely accurate.
Roy, have faith in what I say. Like he's a good player.
No, listen, my man. I know he's going to. I know he's going to have his slice of the pie, right? He's going to have his moments where I'm going to be celebrating. I'm going to be very happy, but I'm not going to over celebrate. You know?
No, but what if he scores like a bunch of big goals? Like then you gotta over celebrate. I take it as like
Wait,
listen,
what
if
if?
if a player that we have can be someone that we buy for like 30 million or someone we get for free, if a player like in the big moment does something or he scores and he has consistency and he helps our attack, he helps us win games, then I have to I'm gonna be excited about that. Like I don't need to. I'm not saying like we're gonna be like seeing him score bicycle kick goals and shit, but I'm just saying
No,
like you know.
I don't care about bicycle goals. You're saying what if, what if, what if?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
not.
not guaranteeing that. I'm just saying like I think he can do that. He can be big.
Let me ask you a question. If Nkunku tomorrow was joining AC Milan, would you be more excited than Origi today joining AC Milan?
Yeah, and I have a few reasons why.
Why?
Number one, his age. He's younger. Not by that much. Number two, because of his impact, like his stats this year. Stats are important, but they're not the only metric. Number three, the from what I've seen him play, like when I watch the games, he's by far Leipzig's best player. Like he's
Germany's best player,
this
according
season,
to
yes. This season,
according to the
yes.
Bundesliga's experts
Yeah,
in
yeah. This
Germany.
season, yeah, of course.
So that is a player I'd be excited about. Origi is not a player that I'm excited about, my man. Like
Well, I will say
I'm
this.
sorry to disappoint you guys. It's
No, Roy,
really
I'm fine with that. If your bar for like you being excited is like the
Origi's
best
football.
player is like the best player from Germany, then that's a very high bar. I understand. My bar is like I look at the opportunity and I think like does this guy have the potential to make an impact? And if I like and do I like what I see when I watch him? And Origi's that checks those boxes. His stats and his game time and whatever, those are concerning. But he is a free transfer, and the management scouted. They decided to bring him in, so I have faith in them. I think they see something in him.
Yeah, yeah. And as I said, like I'm expecting him to score 10 to 12 goals in Serie A. I'm expecting him to have, his impact. But I'm not expecting to have the next Ballon d'Or player,
Oh yeah, no. Well, like, come
Also,
on, man. Only a few people can be the next Ballon d'Or.
also, let's remember that Origi is not even a national team player. He's not even been in the Belgium
That's
national
true.
team in a
Well,
long
he
time.
doesn't play much. They have other. They have a lot of other options.
So I find it very funny when, especially on this channel, I'm not talking about you, Antonio. I'm not talking about you. I'm not pointing the finger at you. But I find it very funny when I hear people on this channel say that Origi is going to come and dominate the Serie A when this guy is not even in the national team.
Well, okay. Let me. So
I mean,
I don't agree with that necessarily, but I will say this. I think the reason. I think what they mean is because he's coming from the Premier League. And like he's used to playing fast pace, and he will get more game time. I think they're saying like, and Roy, when you say that like Italy is like the eighth best league in Europe or whatever, like
11th.
11th, okay. Well, like when you make those like claims, it sounds like you would like it's what they're saying is that he's coming from a better league, and so he's expected to do better. And like and when you say things like that, it sounds like you would agree, but then you say that it's because of mentality and all the other
Yeah,
things. So then
that's
that
all
means
it
that you
is.
rate the our league to some
Well,
extent.
one thing is when Italian teams play in Europe, and another thing is when Italian teams play in Italy. Whole different ball game. Because in Italy, everybody feels comfortable, blah blah blah. They feel very at home, and the Italian teams play like they're the best in the world. Once they go over the border, they're like all little chickens that are scared of anybody. In Italy, Origi is not going to be come to Italy and dominate Serie A. This okay, it's not going to happen.
So basically,
He's
can I
going to
ask
be
you
a
a question?
decent player. That's it.
Then okay, let me ask you this then. How do you rate the Serie A compared to the other leagues without mentality based on your
Oh,
idea of the
without
quality of the
mentality,
teams?
without
Like
mentality,
yeah,
number
like
one, number one.
so so basically so everything about the Serie A, like when they play against Italian teams, when Italian teams play each other, you think that they're like that's like top class. Like
That's top.
those
That's number
games are
one.
top class.
Number one, yeah.
Do you think that so that's why you think it's going to be harder for Origi basically? to do well.
Yes. Yeah.
I
He's
think you
gonna.
just right. I'm sorry. I'm just
Origi
gonna
is
say one
going to
thing.
have a big reality check when he sees that in Italy there's no space to do his little games, his little flicks, and his little plays. He's going to realize that those big, open, vast fields of green they don't exist in Italy. Is a big reality check incoming for Origi. It's going to take a
I
little bit
mean,
of time
he
for him
did.
to
He
adjust.
slapped us when he played us, though.
Yeah, because again, you saw Milan's mentality in the Champions League in compared to Milan's mentality in Italy.
I don't
In
even know.
Italy,
We had
in
good
it,
mentality, but stuff happened to us.
all our players were fucking shaking in their boots in the Euro in against
At
Liverpool.
times, yes. Against Liverpool, yes. Liverpool did kind of shake us.
If Liverpool was playing in Italy every year, every year, even teams like Cagliari wouldn't be scared of Liverpool. They would
And
just
it's also the atmosphere too, because when we were at Anfield, like the fans just are so close to the field at Anfield, and they were, the English fans were going crazy, and
yeah,
it was our first game, so
yeah.
that was a
This is the
mess.
problem with Italians. They need to get over this fear thing of playing abroad, and there's too much reverence for these other footballing nations. So they need to just be serial killers, go in there, get the business done, go back home, beat Empoli, beat Cagliari, then go to Europe, beat Barcelona, come back, beat Udinese. But instead, Italian teams for the past 10 years are always shitting in their pants once they get out of Italy.
So Roy,
Anyway,
yeah.
yeah,
So
go ahead.
basically, I've never met someone with like the as weird of a take as you just now. So according to you, let me just repeat this:
Yes,
without mentality being a factor, Italy, the Serie A, is like the best league in the world.
100%.
But with the mentality, they're the 11th best in Europe.
If 11th, if.
I can't believe you just. I mean, I think you're just doing this for views. I don't know. Like,
No, we're not doing. I'm not doing
so,
this for views because people want me to fucking, to say always good shit. I'm not that kind of guy. I believe. Let me read some comments. I believe if Redbird hadn't bought Milan, Elliot wouldn't have had a good reason to spend this season. Maybe. Well, at least we wouldn't have had all this craziness. But Maldini made it clear that he doesn't like the power structure. So it's a mess. It's a mess. Let's be honest, there's a bit of a Brazil tax. Some of these Brazilian players have been a bit overrated in the last couple of years. When I watch the South American leagues, I take it with a bit of salt. And also the Brazilians, it's hit and miss with them because for them going from Brazil, especially young Brazilians, then going straight away into
yeah,
these big teams, the impact is so big.
we spoke about this yesterday. You need to make like you have to have a community of Brazilian players.
Yeah, you need to have a community of Brazilian players so it's much easier for them to adapt to the new surroundings. Otherwise, it's very difficult. It's very difficult unless the player has already experience and international experience and has traveled the world, etc. But a lot of these Brazilian players, they come from poor surroundings, right? And then they make it into football. A lot of them have never traveled to Europe, have been close to their, it's such a different world. I mean, look at Gabriel Jesus from Inter. He was supposed to be the next
You mean
next Neymar.
Gabigol?
Gabigol, yeah. He was supposed to be the next whatever. He goes to Inter, gets lost. This new guy, Caio Jorge. We got it.
Well,
Yeah.
that's because he never plays, though. To be fair.
No, I agree with you. Caio Jorge in Juventus, there are some Brazilian players. You got Arthur, you got Alexandro. So there's a something there that Investcorp would have bought Milan if Redbird hadn't come in with their own dumb bid. Oh, you know that Maldini had a meeting with Investcorp.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Maldini had a meeting with Investcorp, and Elliot did not know about this, but when they found about this, slap in the face. No good. Did you guys know about this?
I didn't hear about this.
Yeah. This was
I
a
think he
few
was
months
definitely
ago.
like hearing them speak about Nkunku and all this, and then he was just like, "What the fuck, Elliot? What is happening now?"
Right. He went to the big bucks, Maldini. Roy, do you think this team without Mercato can finish in top 4? Without the Mercato, can they finish in the top 4? Yes. Yes, they can finish in the top 4. without
Even though I think
Fernandes.
Roma will be a challenger. Everyone is kind of speaking about Roma.
Yes, I think this year is going to be much more difficult because one team from last year is going to lose their spot. And let's be honest, okay? It's not Inter. Inter's not losing that spot in the top four.
Ooh, bold prediction.
It could be Napoli losing their spot. It could be Milan losing their spot. I don't think Juventus is going to lose their
Of
spot.
course, I knew you were. I knew you would say that because it's Juventus and you love them.
And Juventus just have the whole Italian thing down. So.
They were so lucky they made the Champions League last season. Not like they really like it was in Napoli's hands and they sold it.
Giroud is a better version of Origi in every way. Only thing, Origi has a lower wage. Does Origi have a lower wage? I don't think Origi has a lower wage. But I do think that Giroud is going to be the starter over Origi most of the season. Look who it is, Antonio. Origi is from Molise. That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, interesting.
Guido Il Maestro Meloni. If Milan get Hakim Ziyech and the Cutler, it will be amazing. You don't need anyone else. Maybe another midfield, but Tonali and Benacer can hold it down. You guys can win the Campionato again. I know we can win the Campionato again. And maybe we are going to win again. Maybe we are.
What if like Cardinale just whips out his nice checkbook and buys us like some big signings in the attack? You never know.
I really doubt that, man.
everyone is like flaming this guy. Like he's becoming the most wanted man.
That's too funny, man. Cardinale.
His Italian was so bad.
Did he speak Italian?
Well, he tried to in the interview. He was like Forza Milan. He's like Forza.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Nah, he sounded like an actor, typical actor kind of guy. I don't know. I think his checks will bounce. I don't think the Kettler is coming. I don't think Ziyech. I think Ziyech is definitely coming. I definitely think Ziyech is coming because it's the easiest operation out of all of them. It's the cheapest operation, and also because Chelsea today pretty much officialized Rafinha, correct? And Rafinha is a right winger. Rafinha is a right winger, so that means Ziyech has even gone even further back in the pecking order. So I think Chelsea getting Rafinha means a green light for Ziyech to leave Chelsea. And since this is a player Milan has been on for a long time, I think Ziyech is definitely coming to Milan at this point.
But then we have to be careful because the Kettler was very close. Everyone was saying it was close, and then he just kind of died down, and everything changed.
Yeah. At this point, the way the club is operating, I don't believe in the Kettler.
At this point, you can't really be confident about any player until they are spotted at the airport.
I mean, we went from Botman to Acerbi.
And this Mercato, a lot of twists and turns are happening across Europe.
Yeah. Haza says he was never getting in the team with Salah, Firmino, Diaz, Mane, and Jota. Origi. Getting excited for another team's bench player is pretty damn low even for us. I thought we were done with the banter era.
Guys, Origi will score goals and make you love him, don't worry. Football is nothing without Divock Origi.
I mean, the Liverpool fans love the guy. The Liverpool fans, like, for him,
he always delivers.
Like well, I mean, it's nice for them to have their. I mean, how many? Wait, let's go back to this. Salah, Firmino, Diaz, Mane, Jota. It's nice for to have the sixth guy, Origi. That's nice. I'd be happy too if my sixth striker in the pecking order was Origi. But unfortunately, in our team, he's number 2 because we only have Giroud.
I know.
So of course, yeah, they're being Liverpool is spoiled Fans are spoiled. We got
Uh,
Nathan. Forza Milan bitches. Can't join this time. Only thing I'm excited for is the green third kit, which slaps. Have you seen it?
I think I did. Is it green or is it like? Yeah, it's like that. It's like light green, right?
I haven't seen it yet. No, I haven't seen it.
They still haven't released the kits officially. I don't know what is going on. Like everything is being slowed.
Yeah, yeah.
We have a shortened summer overall because of. I mean, we have friendlies coming up and the summer training session's about to start. So the fuck, guys.
Hey guys, we didn't not even replace Casino Magnoli yet. Improvements are still a far cry. Very slow mercato for us. Yep, surely is. Ziyech deal might take a long process as Chelsea will want to sell Ziyech, not just loan. What is it? Is it option or obligation?
That's the thing. Chelsea wanted to put an obligation to buy it first. And now there's because they want him gone. Basically, they want us to pay like maybe around 20 million. But we don't want to lock in an obligation to buy, of course, because if he gets injured, doesn't play, or plays really bad, we'd have to spend that cash on him next year. So we are basically that's kind of the main barrier.
Mm. Hmm. What do you think will happen?
I can't say. I don't know how advanced anything is anymore. Sanchez was literally done, and then it didn't happen. So I don't know. I can't give you any probabilities. It's too early on.
Imagine for like six. How long has it been?
8 months,
6 months.
maybe.
We've been saying this is a done deal. For 6 months, we've been saying this.
And it was literally a done deal like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. And then PSG came in because we're being slow, and I don't know what is stalling us. I hope we get an explanation, but we're not going to.
Yeah. Fabrizio Romano confirms Milan have interest in Chelsea, Real Madrid, and Bruges trio, which is Hakim Ziyech,
Sensio.
Asensio, and De Ketelaere. Okay, so Ziyech, I think, is the most realistic one. Asensio, still considered excessive by the management. I don't think this one is going to happen, even though his agent is George Mendes. And then the De Ketelaere thing, the way the team is operating right now, I don't think none of these are going to happen.
Yeah, it's difficult to predict.
Christian Pazmino, hola, how you doing, my friend? Asensio is another Suzo, no thanks. You guys really think Sanches is a class player?
Yes. Who said that? Let me see.
His stats offensively are horrendous.
Yeah, but have you seen him? This is another thing. I don't believe 100% in stats because Berardi is not the best winger in the world. So,
He's
like
one
you,
of the best in the world.
I disagree. But
Okay,
I
okay,
when I watch
hold
him
on,
play,
Antonio. Hold on, Antonio. Hold on. Please, let me, before you continue, let me just interrupt you. Let me do what Lyret usually
okay,
does.
gonna cry.
Sanchez, Sanchez is not there to produce offensive stats. Sanchez is there to produce game. Wingers are there to produce offensive stats. So this comment here is not correct in any way. I don't want Sanchez to
Yeah,
score
I
goals
know
for me.
it's different. Yeah, I know it's different, but still, I once again I'm just gonna reiterate it. Personally, when I look at Sanchez play, when I look at Berardi play, when I look at Riyad Mahrez play, or whoever, even Ziyech, I can see how good they are compared to the other players they play around, like how much they dominate the one-on-one matchups, things like that. And it looks like Sanchez in the midfield is always winning those battles. And
Yeah,
Berardi's good, and he does, but not at the same rate, in my opinion, as some other top wingers.
yeah. Sanchez is not there for assists, for goals. Sanchez is there to make the team work. He's there to connect the passes. He's there to do those quick 1-2s. He's there
Hey,
to
Roy,
develop. Yeah,
speaking about midfield players, I have to
yeah.
ask you about this player since I know he's Italian, so you may give me like a biased answer. What do you think about Locatelli? He's kind of dropped off a bit.
Locatelli's good. He's definitely good.
I think he's
Um,
overrated. Like,
I don't
you
think
know,
he's overrated.
people were
I think
calling him like with the best mid. Like, they were.
no,
Go,
he's not the best midfielder. I think in Italy the best Italian midfielder in Italy is Verratti, for sure, or the
he's not
best
in
Italian.
Italy, but
The best Italian midfielder is Verratti.
what about Barella and Tonali?
Then Barella is after Verratti. Then I would say Jorginho is there. I think those three are the best. Uh, I think after that I would. Mm, yeah, maybe Tonali and Locatelli are after those three. But I don't think he's
Who's
overrated.
better, Tonali or Locatelli?
Who is better, Tonali or
Because
Locatelli?
yesterday I was getting yelled at by everyone else on the stream because I was saying that Barella was better than Tonali. A bunch of people were saying that Tonali's better than Barella, and I was like, guys, it's a bit like I don't think you can say that yet.
Tonali is better than Barella? No, no way.
It's not
Absolutely
true.
no way. I mean, not yet, not yet. Maybe he will become, but not yet.
I think
Um,
Nathan was saying this as well, so it wasn't. So you may have disagreed with him yesterday, but we're
yeah,
on.
I would have definitely disagreed with him. Barella's definitely shown. I mean, not yet. I,
Yeah, I said not yet. I said
yeah.
right now you can't say that.
Um, yeah, I would say. I would say Tonali and Locatelli. I think Tonali is close to Locatelli, even though Tonali is pretty younger. But I think Tonali is going to overpass Locatelli soon.
I think he's
I,
better than
I, I don't
Locatelli
consider
right now.
Pellegrini a midfielder though. Pellegrini is more like an attacking player. We're talking
I
about
think I think Tonali's
midfielders.
better than Locatelli right now, especially this season.
This season he definitely was better for sure. But Locatelli, they're up there in the top five in Italy. Let's say the top six midfielders, Italian midfielders, are Verratti, Jorginho, Barella, Tonali, Locatelli, and Frattesi. Those six are the best midfielders. Frattesi also. Watch out for Frattesi. This guy is really good.
Let me think.
He's
I guess well midfielders. I guess are we not talking about attacking midfielders?
no, we're talking midfielders. Midfielders.
But not like attacking midfielders like an Raspadori or anything.
No, those are yeah. We're talking about pure midfielders.
But yeah, so then that sounds right to me, unless I'm forgetting someone. I think Pellegrini can be considered a midfielder though.
Pellegrini, but Pellegrini usually like in a 4-2-3-1. He plays in the attacking midfield positions, and in a four three
Yeah.
three, in a 4-3-3 he plays on the left or the right. But you can also adapt him as a midfielder. But Pellegrini has a lot of offensive qualities.
Yeah, I wonder where Pogba will
And,
be.
and, and I don't care what Juventini think about their players because Juventini think that all their players are shit because that's what I always hear from you guys. That every single player that puts on a fucking Juventus shirt is shit. That's all I fucking hear from Juventinis all day long. So I'm not even gonna take your opinion on that. Locatelli is definitely not overrated. He's definitely a good midfielder. I can't I can't for Juventus fans, a player, let's say before he signs, he's super good. The moment they see him play, and let's say if a team ties or they don't win a game, that those players are all shit, and
Well,
they'll
right,
always
right.
be
I'm
shit.
saying this though. This season, when I was watching Juventus and like things like that, and then, watching the league, either Locatelli, I never even like noticed him in the pitch because he didn't really do much, or he just was kind of like I don't know, not really making. He does foul a lot. He's kind of aggressive on the ball, which is sort of his position. But I didn't see much of like because in the Euros he did well. He scored a nice goal.
It's tough to judge
This
the
season though,
players.
he was
It,
not that
it's
good.
tough to judge the players that are playing in Juventus today because Juventus plays such a shit kind of football where it's all about fear. It's all about scared of conceding. So it's very difficult to see the quality of these players. The only way for Juventus to really shine and for these players to shine is for them to get a player like Di Maria. There's Di Maria on one side and Chiesa on the other side. Now finally Juventus is going to play some decent football because they have what in Italian is called contropiedisti. Because that's the only way Juventus plays in counter-attack. Di Maria and Chiesa being back, finally Juventus is actually going to.
Well, you're excited for Chiesa. You've been waiting.
Of course, Chiesa is the best Italian player.
Well,
But Locatelli in this system where the whole team plays in their box, of course he can't shine. Nobody shines in that team right now.
I have three things to say.
But
First, I'm interested. Why do you rate Di Maria so highly? Because it feels like when you speak about him, you're speaking about like some sort of legend of the game or something.
well, first of all, he is a very he is a player that has achieved a lot. I mean, he's not. He's fucking one of the best wingers in the world, Di Maria.
Still,
Yeah,
he's good, but I wouldn't say that.
he's not.
I'll try to name. I'll make a list of all the better. I think Berardi is better right now than him.
Yeah, but in the counter-attack game, Di Maria is better than Berardi.
Di Maria can play not just counter-attacking. I mean, he's not. I don't think he's like a specialist at counter-attacking. He's just good overall with his skill. But
I don't know. His game is very well suited for the counter-attack kind of game because he's that kind of player. A lot of pace. Likes to play in one direction. He likes to look for the profondità. That's I don't know the depth.
yeah,
So he's similar to Chiesa, that kind of player. Berardi is more of a player that is methodical, one step at a time, and then builds. He's more of a build-up player, while Di Maria, Chiesa are more like straight, direct.
yeah. I guess that makes sense, but I think Di Maria is very good. Like I think it's a good signing, but it's not like
I'm not
I
worried. I mean, look, Leao. What do you consider? Do you consider Leao a direct player, or do you consider Leao a step-by-step kind of player?
it depends. Leao can be very direct at
Leao is
counter.
mostly direct.
Yeah,
So yeah, Di Maria is the same
but
kind
he
of player.
also he's been working on his build-up play a lot.
But naturally, he's more of a direct player.
Well, yeah, because it just runs right at you. Yeah.
Right. So players like that is really what Juventus needs for their stupid system, which is all about defending and counter-attacking. So that's it's the right player for them. Zaniolo would be the right player for them.
The next thing I wanted to ask you is, what are your thoughts on this Dybala news?
And Dybala definitely not joining Milan.
You think so?
Yeah, that's what the news said today. The news
Depends what
said
you
that.
read, though.
What did you read?
I heard that there's some like interest, even though it's not like saying that it's gonna happen or anything. But I've been reading that Milan are like looking around.
This was the article that I saw. Obviously, let's take it with a grain of salt. Milan does not want Dybala and won't contact him. Assist to Inter. That's what it says.
Yeah, but then you read another article that was posted that says there's an interest. So I don't know. They always conflict each other.
Yeah. I mean, tomorrow Di Marzio is going to say that Milan wants Dybala. Today they're saying that I don't know. Yeah. So
How much would you pay Dybala?
I think 6 million is correct.
You would take him.
Yeah. Dybala is a game changer.
So you're excited about Dybala?
Fuck yeah, I'd be excited about Dybala.
So why are you excited about Dybala? Like, I mean, he also didn't play much. I feel like he's injured a lot.
What?
He doesn't play that much either. He's always injured, I feel like.
No, I think Juventus has just lost motivation. He just lost his motivation. He lost his mojo at Juve. He needs He needs something to inspire him to drive him.
I love how you just like know what all the psychology of all the players.
Because you saw it. You saw him lose that motivation. And when Cristiano Ronaldo came in, Dybala, from being the prodigal son, became the kid that you put him in the basement. I think that that was big. That was a big psychological impact on the player. 1 day left for Maldini, right? I don't know how I feel if he leaves. I might go on a break, just a relaxed vacation, enjoy the trophy. You need a player to replace Kessie. Kessie scores goals, 8, 10 a year. Sanchez doesn't score much. You don't need to replace those
What
goals.
Divock Origi is for.
You don't need to replace those goals with the replacement of Kessie. You can replace those goals with a better right winger, with another striker. You don't
Yeah,
need
I
to
agree.
replace. You don't need to replace those goals.
Like Divock Origi.
Yeah, Divock Origi can probably
Say you're excited for Divock Origi.
no. Divock Origi can overcompensate for those goals and a new winger. And also, don't forget Leao is going to probably score more goals. And Theo Hernandez,
You think
Tonali.
Leao's gonna score more goals? Like,
Yeah. I think Leao is going to get close to 20 this year in Serie A.
and then we can sell him for like 150 million.
Yeah,
Be nice.
for sure. Pellegrini's up there. Yeah, Locatelli's overrated. Take him from me. I'm a Juventino. Barella and Tonali are the two best midfielders. Pellegrini too. The best Italian midfielder is Verratti. There's no
On
anybody
the
that's
ball, Verratti is the best.
yeah
Like,
no. Verratti is one of the best midfielders in the world. Not just the Italian best
and,
midfielder.
but with him, it's another thing for me. He passes the eye test when I watch him play. He never loses the ball.
Oh my
No, he
God,
does stuff like
Verratti
that.
dominated Madrid like nothing, like nothing. Unfortunately, they had those fucking PSG
Donnarumma.
had those clowns in defense that mess it up. But Verratti dominated Madrid like a hot knife through butter. Barella and Tonali can't do what Verratti does. So
But they can defend, and Barella can score. So
yeah.
they're
But
different
yeah,
players.
sure. They're different kind of midfielders. Yeah. Di Maria has been class for a time now. It's because Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe get all the praise. Yeah, true. Di Maria has been a legend since Benfica, man. The guy's been talented. Don't let the PSG journey fool you. I agree.
I know he's
Clint.
good, but
Antonio's right. You don't notice Locatelli when he plays for Juve. Pogba will shine because he will be in a happy environment. Zakaria is good too. Vlahovic is a monster. Chiesa concerned me. That injury. Okay, so why don't you convince? Why don't you go to the Juventus management and ask them to sell Chiesa to us? We'll take him
wait,
gladly.
hold on. What did he say about Chiesa?
He says Chiesa concerns him because of the injury.
Ah. Well, that's true. I mean, injuries are concerning. We'll take him
Can,
off your hands.
yeah. Can we afford Dybala? No, we can't. We cannot.
We can technically. It's a free transfer, but we're not
We
really
can't.
gonna do that to the wage bill.
Yeah, we can't afford his wages. I mean, we could.
We could if we wanted to.
Yeah. Right.
We can afford anyone, in my opinion. We just can't. We just don't actually put the money down.
Exactly. We could literally afford anyone.
It's
We
not
could get
about. We have
if
money. I mean, well, I don't know. Redbird that has less money, but
we could get Nkunku if we wanted, but because we have this
that's what
laws and
Barcelona do. They get players when they can't, like technically, even afford them. But because they have the will to get these players, they find ways to do so while they get more bankrupt. But that's what they do. Us, we just don't have the will to do so.
yeah, yeah, we could literally get all these players if we wanted to. Maldini has a massive pull. If they give him the money, he would get Dybala and San Siro within a day. Yeah, of course, 100%. That would be a great set. Dybala started Liverpool. Dybala started Liverpool bench player. So, would you be more excited about Dybala or Origi, Antonio?
I guess I have to be honest, Dybala, because I think he has more quality overall from what I've seen.
Yeah.
We need a cam, and I think he'll be good. But then again, I hope he doesn't get injured because we need a cam that can start most games. So
Well, listen, you definitely passed the sanity test. You're definitely not a crazy person because
I'm being honest.
I've asked this question to some other people, and they said that they're more excited about Origi
But
than
I will say this: I do like when we get like strikers, and they have because Origi is like he's pretty tall. I like when they have like good physical size, and they're good at finishing because those players always they can always do create something, and that does excite me in the sense that like you know. it's something that we need. We need more strikers that can make things happen when we, in difficult situations. So that is exciting to me. I like signing good strikers.
Yeah.
I mean, scoring goals is like one of the. Goals are. I'm not saying they're the only thing. I love watching good defending, good midfield play, even goalkeeping. But goals, man, like they're extremely exciting. And when you have a player that's just racking up goals, he's a good finisher. Like that's good to watch.
Yeah. Let's check out this Hickapy. I saw this player. What's his
Oh,
name?
I heard about this player yesterday.
Hincapie.
He's
Let's
compared.
check it. Let's check
We can
his
pull him up.
highlights.
Brazil scout, maybe.
Yeah, Hincapie Brazil Scout.
Did the video yesterday or did the live get like copyrighted yesterday
Nope.
or no? I played only Brazil scout videos.
Yeah, yeah, it didn't get copyrighted. Usually Brazil Scout videos never get copyrighted. Or Matrix Comps
Yeah, I
videos.
think I played one of his too.
Alright, here we go. We're about to watch this guy here. And what is it? This guy, he's a defender?
Yes, I believe. Oh, Christian is already on it with the Brazil scout. Subscribe to Brazil Scout.
Yo, why is it
I
doing
can
that?
play it. My computer is really good.
It's okay.
If
Well,
it,
well,
we'll see.
Yeah.
Dybala is a game changer, no doubt, but what a walking band aid he is. 3 straight years, so frustrating.
Hey, Roy, question: when you put the video on and do you put the YouTube video in full screen?
Yeah.
But it takes up your entire computer, right?
Mm, what do you mean?
Like, because when I do that, I can't even see the StreamYard anymore because it's just the entire screen is the YouTube video.
Yeah, but I have it on another tab.
Monitor. Oh, you have it. Yeah, well, even when I put it in full screen, but when I try to put it in full screen on another tab, it just opens up the entire screen, like on my computer. So it's not just in that tab.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I'm just saying because yesterday when I was playing live stream videos, I couldn't put it in full screen like this because I could do it, but then I wouldn't be able to see the StreamYard tab because it would take up the entire screen when I tried putting it in full screen. So how do you
No,
do it?
I just have I have my StreamYard tab open, and then I have the YouTube tab
Yeah,
open.
no, my question is when it's in full screen like this, can you see your StreamYard like actively, like you can't have that tab open, right? Or is it open?
Yeah, they're both open.
But right now, can you see it on your screen, like while it's in full screen?
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, I can't do that for some reason.
Okay, that's interesting. I don't know why, but I mean, I have the StreamYard, which is what we're seeing right now on the
Hmm.
screen, and then I have another tab open, which is the full screen of this of the video,
Let
and
me try something.
all right, so let's check this guy out. So he's a defender. Haha. This is gonna be funny. Waiting for Larry to say he never wanted Sanchez after Sanchez joined. Yeah, I've been sick, guys, for the past few days. Yeah, the French chat I was in earlier really rated this Hincapi guy. He's Ecuadorian, I believe. Those people in forum are in the French football industry. Oh, okay. And he plays for what is that? Lens?
Leverkusen.
Oh, Leverkusen. Nice, I like that. Yeah, it looks like a badass defender.
Roy, you see that tab that I'm showing you? Roy,
Uh, wait, what is it?
don't
What?
open it.
No.
Like, look at the. Do you not see the video that I pulled up on that? Like, it's not in the stream, but
Give me 1 second. Just let me get these uh, ads. What about it?
see how you can see all the stuff around it.
Yeah,
So when I press this,
yeah,
does it work?
yeah. Share
Oh,
that.
you can see this. Okay, good, 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 good.
Why don't you share it?
Yeah, you want me to share the which one?
Share Hinkapi or whatever this guy's name is.
Okay.
Brazil scout.
Yep. All right, everything look good?
Yep.
Pierre Kalulu,
Ah, there you go.
Ibanez, what the heck?
Ibanez was also linked to Milan.
We better not. This guy is terrible. I'm sorry. He's not terrible. He's just pretty not that good.
81% pass rate, not bad.
82 basically.
Yeah, 82. Tackles per game, 17 million.
Is he Ecuadorian?
Does he have a passport though? The European passport? I think Kessie was the. I know with Kessie we have space for one non-EU player, but I think with Balotelli
Yeah.
and who else?
I think Balotelli is French. Messias. I think Balotelli has French citizenship, so he's not a problem. But Messias doesn't have Italian citizenship yet.
Are you
So
sure? Are you
I
sure?
looked it up yesterday.
Oh, look at this question here. We're gonna get to this question here from the Juventino
Or maybe
guy
he
in a
does.
second. That's a good question.
I know what Roy would say to that question, but Roy, let me answer it for you. But
Yeah, go ahead.
so according to Roy, Chiesa is gonna be a Ballon d'Or winner in like 2 years or whatever. So he thinks so. Obviously, he would take Federico Chiesa because also Roy is Italian. So it's pretty obvious.
Yep, that's correct.
I think Chiesa's a better player, but I think that I'm scared about his injuries and Leao in the Serie A has had like his impact just being super direct has been bigger than Chiesa's impact I think so far.
That
So
is
he's
true.
good.
That is true. That is definitely true. I mean, Chiesa. I mean, Leao has already won the MVP of the Serie A. Chiesa's not done that.
Yeah, so for that reason, I think I would say for now keep Leao because of the other factors
Oh,
involved.
no, no, no. Of course, right now I'd keep Leao and try and. I'd definitely keep Leao over anybody right now, for sure. No doubt about that. But if I was, I don't know, Real Madrid, and I had to choose between Leao and Chiesa, I would choose Chiesa.
Yeah.
But at AC Milan today, I would definitely keep Leao.
Yeah, because why would you try to risk with a player who you don't know how they're going to fit in, even though they're going to most likely do well, when you have Leao, who's already killing it, and he's already like adapted.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, selling Leao would be such a terrible move. I mean, of course, if you sell Leao, you can build a really great team, but
Redford is gonna sell Leao, pocket the money, and then sell the club.
well, they definitely need the money to pay their damn debts. Imagine if they sell their players just to pay the debts.
This player looks pretty good.
Oh yeah, I like him. He looks pretty.
He
He
looks
looks like a pit
fast.
bull.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a little pit bull. Definitely not the kind of player that Hans would like.
he's not really like a big center back at all. He's quick and he's nimble. He looks like he can play like a wing back position.
I think I've heard that that's also what he does actually. He's definitely aggressive, straight to the ball, doesn't mess around.
Yeah, Clint says we should get Sangare for Kessie. I like this player. He's good. Man United, we're looking at him.
Oh, he's a lefty.
Oh, Hincapie?
Vista can play. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, he's
We,
6 feet tall. He doesn't look that tall.
we need a lefty, so that is that this would be a perfect signing. He definitely looks good, man. He looks like he's really good.
Roy, can I show you the midfielders highlights that we're linked with after
Sure,
this?
yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
he is. I mean, he impressed me.
Okay. Yeah, this guy definitely would be a great option from what I'm seeing if we get him. We need that left player. He's only 20 years old. Left-footed player, 20 years old. Looks aggressive as F, and he looks like he kind of does remind me of Kalulu actually. Oh shit! No fear, no fear. Look at that. Roy, what transfers would make you happy realistically in this mercato for Milan? What areas do you think Milan need to upgrade? Milan needs to upgrade on the attacking midfield position, number one. And that transfer, the best transfer in my opinion, realistically,
Oh
uh,
no.
Raspadori probably, because he's only 30 million. My dream attacking midfielder would be Nkunku, but that's not realistic. So realistically, I'd say Raspadori. And then the right wing, we need to improve on the right wing. My preferred transfer for the right wing would be Zaniolo, but I'm happy with Ziyech. Ziyech is realistic. I don't know if Zaniolo is realistic or not, but I would say Zaniolo. And then I think we need to get a midfielder to replace Kessie. Sanches would have been the perfect player and realistic player. I don't see any other player. I think he was the only player available. And then the attacking position, the forward position, which we need a future striker. We need a future player. I think Skamaka could have been good. Um, who else is there?
Well, what about all like the Club Bruges kids?
Oh, the Cadler. Well, I would put Raspadori in front of the Cadler because Raspadori is I think is cheaper and better. Yeah, so realistically, Raspadori for the attacking midfield, Zaniolo for the right, and Scamacca for the striker position, and Brian Cristante for the midfield. What about
Wait,
you?
wait, wait, wait. What? Hold on. I was the half. I was watching the highlight reel video and I was like not even really paying attention like super closely to what you were saying because I heard the names. You're just gonna sneak Brian Cristante in at the end and pretend like I didn't hear what you just said.
I mean, honestly, like if you're going to replace Kessie with that kind of player,
Well, then get a good player from like another league that can play defensive midfielder.
you know that this law, these tax laws that Italy has regarding foreign players they're going to be done with uh, in July.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the decreto crescita laws.
Hmm. Interesting.
So I think after July, Italian teams are not going to be looking so much at foreign countries to buy players anymore, because that's law that's pretty much, let's say, what's the word? I can't find the word. Oh my god, brain fart. That law that pushed Italian clubs to look for foreign players, pretty much, because they would spend less on taxes, is not going to be there anymore. So
Ah,
that,
okay.
yeah, it pretty much instigated the Italian teams to play. That's why we got Origi, because Origi is going to be cheaper than Belotti in the long run. But yeah, so that's it. Raspadori and Zaniolo. Let me just say those two. Raspadori for the attacking midfield, Zaniolo for the right wing.
Um, Let me pull up the other Brazilian player I was looking at.
Spurs are supposedly going after him too. Well, then that's going to be hard to beat Spurs. I'll be happy with big attacking player, 50 million on any attacking position who can. 50 million. I don't think we're just going to be spending 50 million plus on anybody. I really don't. Lucas Torreira for Casillo loan wouldn't be bad either.
Right, check this player out.
All right. So before we go, give me a little bit of background. Who is he? Are we being linked
We're
to him?
linked with him. He has a 100 million release clause, so it's not really realistic. But he's with Palmeiras. He's 21 now. He's a CDM. Uh, yeah, it's just and he's young and he looks like
Wow,
like a really interesting choice.
86%. That's good.
The
86.
season
No
is
red cards for a defensive midfielder.
and this
That's
this
really
video
good.
is a bit older though. It's like last season.
I know, Alan. Unfortunately, that's the reality of things. Right now, we can only dream. Okay, so let's check this guy out. Danilo.
He's like a CDM. People are saying he's the next Brazilian like midfielder.
Emerson. He's like the next Emerson. Do you remember Emerson?
Casemiro.
Or Casemiro? Ooh, sombrero. Nice, I like that. And that guy's big too. Go back, please.
Yeah, that was a nice.
Look how big that guy he was shielding the ball. That's a lot of strength. Look at him. That's really good. That's really good. That's really good. Is this Brazil?
Yeah, he's Palmeiras.
Nice fields they have in Brazil. So we're being linked to this guy right now, eh?
A little bit, not too concretely, but yeah, his name has come up. He's a like defensive midfielder.
And we have, and this guy has 100 million claws.
Yeah, but
Damn, that's a lot. Ooh, which one was him? Was he
I think it was the guy who just did the dribble.
a direct Kissy replacement? I mean, these highlights, he looks good in these highlights.
Yeah, he's young too.
Nice ball, through ball. Ooh, bad finish. Nice power.
And he looks like he's really good with his feet
Oh,
too.
he's got the Brazilian flair.
So he's not just strong. Look at him; he can play winger.
I like the Brazilian flair. I definitely like that. I'm a big fan of the Brazilian flair. Nice.
What? Look at that finish. That's hilarious.
That's a lucky goal. Yeah, for sure. Serginho, Cafu.
You like this guy, Roy?
Yeah, I mean, he looks good in these highlights. He looks for his. He looks. He seems to have a very strong core. You know, his muscle
Hmm.
fibers, because he can shield the ball from guys that are bigger than him. So that means he has a very strong core, and his muscle fibers are very strong. That's why I don't care about players' height. Hans. Um, uh, yeah, he looks pretty tenacious. He definitely plays with a lot of purpose, huh? The way he plays.
Yeah.
He has that grit, that fight.
His name is Danilo dos Santos.
Danilo dos Santos. These players tend to get better as they get older. This guy's only 20, so he definitely has a lot of space to improve. Obviously, if they slapped 100 million claws on this guy, they definitely see talent in him. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Brazil is definitely the number one country when it comes to producing talent. So, oh, he's got a nice long ball. He likes to spread the ball on the left a lot. See? He
Yeah.
likes to spread the ball on the left. He'd be perfect for Leao. Ooh, strong header, damn. Nice. Oh. Ole! Joga bonito.
Roy, are you Brazilian?
I respect the Brazilians, man. They're kick ass. What can I say? They are kick
I mean, you
ass.
love history, so.
Yeah, the Brazilians are number one. I mean, this guy would be great. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
He's strong. He's tenacious. Plays with purpose. Aggressive. He has the dribble. He has technique. He even has through balls. He's creative. That's a little bit risky, but that's something you can fix in time. nice through ball. Nice. Courageous. He has courage. Yeah, he spreads it on the right as well. Wow. Well, if Milan needs to get this player, they need to get him today because tomorrow is.
Yeah, he's already gone.
It's already gone.
Man City's. All these teams are just gonna come swarming.
Yeah. I hope rich clubs don't pick apart the skeleton of this team. We need to keep the core of this team. Yeah. It won't happen. All right, let's show me this Endrick guy.
Oh, this guy's he's
Nathan,
16 years old.
Nathan wants us to see the Endrick.
He's 16 years old. We showed this guy to be this young. Let's look at the way he plays.
Brazilians have these high clauses nowadays because the lights of Man City, Madrid, and Barca shop in the academies. Yeah. It's not new either. I mean, they've been expensive for a long time. Roy, is this guy a box to box? He looked like a box to box. Roy thinking about Serginho. That's why Rodrigo and Vini were expensive. Solid prospect. Yeah.
I'm showing and
Roy, who's your favorite Brazilian who played for Milan? Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, Cafu, or Pato? Kaka, hello? Kaka, my
Roy,
man.
look at this. Look at this player.
Kaka and Altafini, actually. By the way, I've already seen this player. I know who he is. 89 pounds. Damn, what? Hold on. Oh, pause this. Pause this. Okay. All right. Appearance is 5.
Yeah. So this was early on last season.
Okay.
Because their seasons are in a different timeline than us. Also, this is a Brazil scout video, and there are some more recent ones, but this is like from 5 months ago. This is when he was like 15 still, by the way. He's 16 now.
What? That's crazy. No, come on. What is this? The circus?
Look at that move. Look at this.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Can we just? Where is Hans?
What do you mean?
Because for Hans, this player would never make it into any of his teams.
What?
Look at it. This kid is tiny. He's not even developed,
Oh, Hans doesn't like small players?
and he is literally busting his way through these much bigger players, and then even scoring a goal. Hans is a great scout. He's a great scout. Hans definitely has the eye for talent, but he needs to get out of his head this idea that size is important, because it's not. Muscle fibers.
It depends what position, but
Sure, your central defenders is better for them to be tall. If they jump really high like Cannavaro used to, or like Tomori right now, it doesn't matter that much. But it's not it's your muscle fibers. If your muscle fibers are like steel, it doesn't matter how tall you are. You're going to push everybody around. Look at this kid. He's just fucking pushing these men around. Okay, sorry. Let's keep
yeah.
going.
Look at this goal again. Like, look at from this camera angle too.
Damn, that's crazy good. Jesus, that is so good.
Look at
Oh
this
my
goal.
God.
Look at this angle.
That is so good. Oh my
He
God.
nutmegged the first player. Hit it around the second. Chipped the keeper.
Oh, ole!
Roy's in love.
Oh wow. Um, oh wow, genius, tenacious. But I already read that this guy is already a Madrid player, though.
He's not, but Madrid and Barcelona and other teams are already swarming him.
Oh, damn, what a turn. Oh, fuck.
Man, we should get this guy.
But you see, okay, one more. Sorry. Can you stop? Can you stop Can you stop? And just let's go back to this game goal again. I really want Hans to be here. Look at how this little tiny
I'll
guy.
put it in slow motion.
Look at how this tiny little guy pushes the much bigger guy off a ball and down to the ground. Where is Hans? Where is Hans? Look, his head reaches his shoulders, and he pushes him down the ground because he has much
Strength.
better. He has got that muscle fiber strength that you just.
And he's got a low center of gravity, so it's harder.
Yeah, this is football.
Let me change the speed again. What was that last goal I just missed?
I look. We were being linked to this player in the either this last summer or this winter because I remember looking at this guy. But I remember reading that it's a done deal with Madrid, Antonio. Oh my God.
I don't think it's a done deal yet.
Why do you say that?
Because I haven't seen it's. I heard that other clubs are still looking at him. Let me
Oh
check.
shit! What a touch.
Yeah, see now Man United are looking at him and other clubs. It's not a done deal.
I mean, if
He's
Milan.
gonna stay at Palmeiras, sorry, for a little while apparently because he's only 16. He's gonna keep developing. They're saying.
If Milan had any level of intelligence IQ, they would already bought this player, paid for him, and just kept him in Brazil for 3 more years or something like that, and then brought him to the club.
Oh wow, he missed. That
But
wasn't him.
because of the club is being run by a bunch of idiots. Oh my God! What a ball! Ronaldo came to PSV at 16. Ronaldo was a super party animal. He was on strong shot.
This guy's finished.
So is this academy football? It looks like academy football.
It's yeah, it is. It's not with the senior team yet.
So all of this is academy football?
I don't think he's allowed. I think now he's just starting to play with the full team because at 15 years old he was doing this, and he wasn't. I think it's illegal. You have to be at least 16 to play like professional on the first team.
Hmm. Yeah, he's a talent. No doubt about that.
He's got a header too.
I mean, they think this guy's going to be the next, top Brazilian talent.
Pelé.
He looks like he's going to be quite good. So, there you go. I thought it was going against grown men. Good upper body strength is necessary to fend off players. He doesn't need to lift heavy weights, but yeah, having a strong upper body would help. The fact that he's 16 is insane.
In this video, he's 15. and he's still developing. Honestly, I think he's doing. It's hard to tell, but I think staying. I read somewhere that he wants to stay at Palmeiras until 2024, so he'll be like basically 19 years old when he.
Yeah, that's smart.
I think that's a good move because look at the way he's developing right now.
Yeah, no, that's smart. That's definitely smart. Right now, it's just too early for him
This guy's a top
to
player.
to be considered. He'd probably, if you bring him right now into a top European team, he'd probably see the bet. He'd probably not even play any games. Like he'd
Yeah.
probably be on the bench the whole time. It's way too early for him.
I'm just gonna play some other player highlights while we talk. That's cool.
Yeah. Now I see
Brazil.
why teams are still looking at him and haven't signed him yet. By the way, I mean we have the next big Italian striker though, which is
Camarda.
Camarda.
Look at Salah's stats.
What, can we check Camarda?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure his video, there aren't too many good highlight videos of him, and we may get copyrighted also. I don't think.
Salah, this guy.
This guy's the best right winger in the world right now.
Kiz is better than him.
No, Roy, stop that crap, please. Not right now.
Yeah, Kiz is way better than him.
Origi, look at Origi. He was making a good run.
Yeah, look at Origi. Salah saw Origi, and Salah made sure not to give the ball to
Okay,
Origi.
yeah, but that's because the defenders were going to cover Origi there. But
Salah.
look at how easy he finishes that.
I prefer our Salah than this Salah.
Man, those stupid over-the-top balls always screw us. I feel like, even against United.
Didn't Origi do an assist?
That was an assist. Yeah, that was he assisted Salah there.
Didn't Origi? Didn't he have like a chip assist
That
against
that
us?
was it. That was we missed it already. I'll show.
Go back.
This is
Show me.
and Origi just scored. Yeah, right there.
Oh, that one right there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see.
there. He flicks it over us. Those over-the-top balls are
But here,
murders.
Magnan made a huge mistake. Can you go back again?
It wasn't a
please?
huge
It
Magnan.
was a terrible mistake. Terrible.
Magnan
mistake.
wouldn't have gotten there though.
No, he would have. So Magnan, yeah, can you slow it down? Can you
Yeah,
go back and slow it down?
Let me. You can see the whole screen, right?
Yeah. So look at Magnan. He was coming forward, and then he goes back. Big mistake by Magnan.
That's true. He should have kept, but I still think Salah would have
should've
got.
committed.
Salah still would have gotten there first, and he probably would have dinked the keeper even if he came all the
Maybe
way
not.
out.
Maybe Magnan would have got it. He should have committed. Look, you see, he's going backwards. What a big mistake! That's so amateur from the.
Calabria should have put more pressure though. He backed off too.
Oh Lord, have mercy! Look at this! Look at this! Go for the ball, Magnan! What are you doing? Oh, he had so much time to get to the ball.
Calabria too. Calabria could have at least tried to poke the ball out of his control, but he just backed away. Anyways, those over the top balls, just like against Manchester United, like they always screw us over.
How do you rate this kid IQ? Pretty high, I gotta say, according to what we saw.
For sure.
The Egyptian wizard plays Ziyech highlight. Ziyech in his highlights looks like Pelé.
Origi goal, guys. There we go. Salah just makes it look so easy. Perfect pass.
Cheese. Who's that? Chise.
Is way better than who?
What did you all call him? Salad maker? Yeah, I'd prefer salad makers than Salah. Ziyech would be a fantastic signing. He had more freedom to be in his element too. Not saying he wasn't at Chelsea, but I think he'll favor with it. Well, get used to seeing Ziyech with a red and black shirt because it looks like
Okay,
it's
okay,
happening.
Roy. Let's calm down a bit. We don't know if this is
I mean,
gonna actually happen.
just put two and two together. I mean, it's the
Just
easiest
like
one.
just like the 1+1 equals Renato Sanches at Milan. Turns out they mathematically proved that 1+1 does not equal 2. It's not
True,
that simple.
true. These rich clubs will be a pain on our side trying to snatch everyone's
Guys, this
visa.
game, Manyan had 2 mistakes also against
Oh, let me see.
Liverpool.
Let me see. Let me see. Go back.
I mean, it's not really like it was a very hard shot. It's a bit unlucky. I think it's here.
Is this against Porto?
This is against Brighton, but against us is coming now. This is Inter.
Is that Origi?
Yeah, he was
Oh,
there.
here it is. Here it is. Oh my God, Manya, what are you doing? Oh, man, Manyan made so many mistakes against his team.
Yeah, everyone makes mistakes though. Donnarumma did it against Benzema. Look at that
Look at
finish.
some League One talent. They always got good young
Bro, look at
players.
that finish. Do you see that?
But well, I don't care about Salah, my man. Like, I'll be. Why do I? Why am I supposed to care about Salah again? Hmm?
I mean, you have to recognize game, man.
I said I prefer Salah makers.
You're gonna get banned off of YouTube for propaganda.
Many good players want to join Milan now. Hope Maldini can get right player for Milan tactical next season for UCL and Serie A. Oh, what was Anwar's top four? Since
He said Milan number 1.
okay,
I think Inter number 2.
all right.
I think he said Roma at 4 and Juventus number 3.
Hmm.
I Oh wait, I took a picture of it. Let me pull it up.
So Anwar claims that
No,
Anwar
no,
cla-
sorry. Juventus number 2. He said Inter 3.
Milan won.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'll pull up Hakim Ziyech highlights.
Inter won. No, Inter three. I mean, yeah, that can happen. Milan won. Juventus two. Honestly, those top three spots is gonna be those three teams. I think again. Romagnoli is not aggressive enough. He
Wait,
gets
but
bullied
Napoli
off.
wasn't there though.
Yeah, I think Roma and Napoli are gonna fight for that fourth spot. Yeah.
Ziyech's stats aren't the best.
Yeah, Inter number two. Roy, who do you think is the best midfielder in Serie A right now?
Brozovic, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think Brozovic and Tonali and Barella, those three. Brozovic, Tonali, and Barella. I think are the three best midfielders. I don't know which one is one or two. One thing about Ziyech, he's got crazy good technique. I gotta give him
Yeah.
that. Like crazy good technique. Like futsal level kind of technique.
La Kaka.
A terrible touch from Lukaku.
He still scores because look at the defenders. They're like crawling on the ground.
Oh, jeez, that was a terrible shot. Why would you put that in the highlight reel?
It was a pass.
For some reason, I remembered him better. Oh my god, the defense in England is terrible. Jesus. Oh my god, look at this. And you want to tell me, yeah, this, come on, man. Yeah, Italy, if Italian clubs didn't have that shit mentality, they'd be the best. Let me see this.
Also money.
Honestly, I remember him much better. He seems pretty normal here, I gotta say. At least nothing special. Oof, that's a great play.
Wait, let me see this again.
That
How's
was
that? Yeah.
really creative. This is from Morocco?
Yeah, his crossing is very good.
He definitely has a good cross, yeah. Ooh, those are futsal skills right there.
Look at the defending though. Like the defender just stops and stands still.
Oh shit! What a crazy ass goal! Oh my god! Yeah, he's definitely a very special, gifted technical player for sure. No doubt about that. Milan is still in top 3 next season, 100%. There's no way around. Milan is definitely going to finish in the top 3, 100%. Ziyech at Ajax was a better player in my opinion. I think so. I think you're right.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, he was amazing at Ajax.
Looks like Chelsea going for Rafinha or Neymar, who plays on the right wing, meaning Ziyech wouldn't be playing much. Yeah. Actually, Rafinha Chelsea is pretty much official. So
They hijacked Arsenal's deal.
yeah. Arsenal fans are pissed off. Ziyech at Ajax was amazing. Ziyech went to the wrong team in Chelsea. I think he's a good player if he's in the right system. Oh, maybe Milan.
Yeah, there was this whole debate yesterday. Not a debate. This whole like conversation about us not having the right system for Ziyech because our wingers need to be more like athletic and to defend more. So people are concerned that Ziyech won't be able to play right
Oh,
wing.
no doubt about that. No doubt about that. Actually, I'm telling you right now, and guys, you can clip this or whatever. That Salamakers is going to start before Ziyech. Most games.
God, I hate this so much. Like I hate that so much. Get that man out of the club.
Bro, you need players to do the dirty work, man.
Come on, man.
Uh, so we're Lozano and Jahan Baksh. That I'm not sure what you're referring here. I guess Ajax players. The good cross for Giroud is one thing Milan not doesn't have this season. Yeah, I think Ziyech could put in some really good crosses for Giroud for sure. Milan needs another striker. The World Cup, hopefully some talent will poke out because Giroud ain't making it. Yeah, that World Cup is going to be interesting. I wonder what it will do to our players. I think a lot of them will be at the World Cup. Ziyech, a cam or winger? I think he is a winger, but Anwar said he can also be used as a cam since he's played there. Ziyech might help break down a low block. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. The thing about low blocks is that you have to defend like a maniac when they catch you in the counterattacks. So yeah, probably. I'm referring to Eredivisie season with top three players of that season. Okay, Lozano was in Eredivisie. I did not know that. After the World Cup, the winter transfer opens up. Oh, interesting. This schedule this year is going to be too busy for these players. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of injuries. Wow, great cross. Yeah, but unfortunately, Milan has a reputation for hiring aged players. Granted, the majority have been decent and have helped, but we need to invest in the future into the youth system. When will Milan attract big players like Barcelona and Madrid? I don't know, my man. I don't know. Hopefully, they're going to surprise us. Are you optimistic or pessimistic, Antonio, about this particular comment?
Ah, right now, the only way to attract big players, I mean, yeah, we're a big club, but if you can't pay wages like other big clubs and you can't pay these transfer fees, like that's the first step of attracting players. It's not that I mean, I think there's a lot of players that would be attracted to our project, but we just simply they're just not realistic for us. We can't afford those players right now. I mean, no, we can afford them, but we're not going to spend on those players.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. That's the biggest thing. Other than that, players would love to come to play for us. We just
Okay,
won the league.
let's do one more highlight. Then I have to go. I want to
Yeah, I
check
think I'm
out.
going to sign off as well. Yeah.
I gotta check. Let's check out this Camarda guy.
Okay. Hopefully I can find something, but he's like 15.
Okay, there's one here from three
Way
month
younger.
three months ago.
Which account should I do?
Uh, here, typical football.
Should I try it?
Yeah, give it a shot.
All right, here goes nothing.
That's what Matrix Com should do. A Camarda video.
It's hard to find the clips of him, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
I know.
Back heel flick.
Can't see anything. Okay, can you make anything out of these highlights?
I can a little bit. This is him right here, number 9. Lays it off.
This is like super young academy football. This guy's a champion, by the way, huh?
He scores a lot of goals. He's very young though, so
Yeah, he scored the winning goal in the U15. Nice, clever. Ooh. Yeah, send it, Christian. Send it.
we'll send what?
Highlight done by his agency.
Commoditas?
Yeah.
If we get copyrighted because of this video, I'm gonna be really mad.
I don't care. I don't care. We probably are gonna get copyrighted anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Damn, he still has the ball.
We're living in
Holy
2022.
shit, he still has the ball. No, fuck that. Wait a minute. Go, let's go. Show me that
But
again.
there's still much more in the video.
How did he not lose him? Hey, good night, my friend.
Alright, this is him. This is him. Look, he's flicking it to himself. Dribbles back in. Megs a kid. Jumps a kid.
Oh, oh, that's sick. Damn, that's wicked. Wicked sick. Oh man, I can't wait. Ooh, brasileiro.
Next Vinicius.
I hope.
Oh,
I
so
hope
this is the same goal. Look, look. Oh, they didn't even finish it. Nice finish.
I hope these this new generation of Italians don't have the same mentality as this past generation. I hope they're more international, you know. All right.
What the hell? This is ugly.
What the fuck is this?
It's just the same clips, I think.
Oh, he's a child. He's a little baby.
Yeah, he's like under 15.
We have to still wait 5 years to see this guy play. Oh my god. Ugh.
I don't even think this is him anymore. Alright, I think that's...
All right. Well, let's close.
awesome.
What is this? Maybe good position for Salamaker's not running, but a right back. Yeah, he look can body change from what I look this season. Still think Salamaker's have skill. Optimistic with him. Well, listen, tomorrow might be the day when we finally find out what happens to this club. So we'll definitely document it. So there it is. All right, my man. Thanks for joining, Antonio.
Thank you for having me, Roy. Hopefully we have good news tomorrow.
Hopefully so. All right, guys. If you haven't already, click that like button, and make sure you do that. And we will see you tomorrow. Having said that, everybody have a good night or good morning wherever you are. Forza Milan. Peace.
Ciao.